Hey, how you doing? This is Pastor Bill from Christ Community Church, North Fort Myers, c3family.org, bringing you your mobile message for this week. For the last several weeks, we've been in a series entitled Finding Forgiveness, and we've been exploring the topic of forgiveness. We've looked at what is forgiveness, why do I need to forgive, what happens when I don't forgive. We looked at individual barriers to forgiveness, all leading up to this week. How do I forgive? I have 5 things to help you forgive this week. Here's your first thing. I need you to get up and get over yourself. I need you to realize that you're not perfect and that somewhere along the line, maybe in your more recent past or maybe not, you have needed to be forgiven by other people. I want you to understand that in 1 John chapter 1, verses 8 through 10, we hear that if we say we have no sin, that we are deceiving ourselves and God's truth does not live in us. I want you to understand that there's some point in your life where you have needed forgiveness from someone else. So get over yourself and stop thinking that you're better than everybody else. That's point number 1. Number 2, I need you to understand this. You need God's forgiveness. In John 14:6, Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life, and no man comes to the Father except through me. I need you to understand you are in the same boat as the very people that you are upset with. That very person that you're not able to forgive, they need Jesus' forgiveness just as much as you do. So you're really no better or no worse. Get down off that moral high horse. Stop thinking you're that much better. Not only have you needed to be forgiven by other people, but you need to be forgiven by God as well. The third thing I want you to understand is you're going to have to let go of those feelings of bitterness, anger, resentment. In Ephesians 4:31 and 32, Paul tells us that we need to get rid of all of those things. Get rid of all bitterness, anger, slander, malice. Don't let any of those things be found in you. That is one of the biggest barriers to forgiving people. And in order to forgive this week, you're going to have to let go of that feeling. Number 4, and this is a tough one, but you're going to have to let go of the desire for revenge. As a Christian, you no longer have the right to repay the wrongs that are done to you. In Romans 12:9, Paul instructs us, says, dear friends, don't take your own revenge. Leave that to the righteous anger of God. One of the biggest obstacles to forgiving is that desire to want to get back, that desire for payback. If you're going to forgive someone this week, you're going to have to let that go and realize that's God's responsibility, not yours. And here's the big one. How do I forgive somebody this week? In Isaiah chapter 43, verse 25, there's this beautiful little verse. And God says, I will no longer remember your sins. How do you forgive someone this week? Once you've done those first 4 things, you have to choose to no longer remember. Now, that's not the same as forget. Forget could be by accident. This is an active choice. You have to actively choose to no longer remember, no longer choose to remember what someone has done to you. I hope you'll accept my challenge this week. Spend some time in prayer and really try to walk through these 5 steps and let go of that unforgiveness. It's just poisoning your life. Now, I always want to let you know I am here to try to help you in any way we can. Our church is here to pray with you. If there's any way that we can help you grow this week, do me a favor, go to c3family.org. At the bottom of the page, there's a link to email our church office. My name is Bill. Just let me know what we can do for you. Other than that, I hope you're having a great week, and I hope you're able to forgive.